we're just going to work with it, okay? Because I know that tomorrow I would be very busy. I probably would not have the time to, film the reunion, the Real Housewives of Lagos reunion part 2 for you guys. So I thought it would be nice to just come live and, just have a chit chat instead of me having to sit down, film, edit before thinking of posting. I would not really have that time tomorrow. So I choose to come live at this time of the night. Hopefully, even if nobody watches this live, you guys get to see the video tomorrow, and then of course we can take it from there. Oh, you people are awake. You are awake. Okay, thank you so much for joining. I need to see the chats as we go. Okay. Wow, you guys are here. Okay, guys. Hi, my name is Betha. If this is your first time here, oh my god, you guys are a lot. All right. I was thinking nobody would actually join, so I was hoping to just talk to myself and then, you guys would take it up from there in the comment section. But yeah, thankfully you guys are here. Hi everybody. Hi. Okay, so of course earlier today, I really can't wait for this update. Okay, of course earlier today we had the last part of the reunion. This particular part of the reunion brought us to the end of the Real Housewives of Lagos season 1, and I really don't know how I feel about this reunion. I'm not even going to lie to you guys. I don't know. I have my notes here because I wrote down a lot of things. Hi everyone. Good evening. It's another session where I get to bite myself as I talk, but oh well. Today's episode, or this part 2 of the Real Housewives of Lagos reunion, for me, I had mixed feelings. I'm not even going to lie. I'm sure I'm not the only person that felt that way. I had mixed feelings, like, really? That's it? That's it? Oh, like, that's it? That's how I felt. Hi, Glory. Hi, Kwesi. Hi, Rachel. Hi, everybody. Hi, guys. Let's start from the very beginning. The very beginning of the part 2. I mean, they spent almost half the time discussing the whole Chioma and Toyin situation. Matter of fact, the Gbasgbos, the standing up, Toyin standing up, wanting to beat. Hi, Rico. Hi, Joanne. Wanting to go and hit Chioma, them dragging and all of that. I mean, we had seen that in the trailers and all of that, and we were already anticipating that part of the reunion. I mean, madam, if at all the reunion annoyed me. I'm telling you, like, I'm just there, like, okay, that's it, like, that's it. That, I mean, it don't finish with that, okay. I mean, okay, let's just talk about it, okay. But then we're not going to dwell on a lot of things. I just really wanted to, find out what your perspective was on the way the reunion went and how it ended. I don't know, man. But anyways, they started with the whole competition in terms of style, who shines more, who does this, who does that, between Chioma and Toyin. And, they also mentioned the whole issue of, I wasn't very satisfied with Uti as a host. I concur. But then again, it's not even about Uti this time around. I feel like even with the housewives, like, or maybe if the host was asking them better questions, then they would have reacted different. I don't even know. I just feel like the whole reunion thing was scripted. Like, I may be wrong, but I just feel like the reunion was too scripted. I mean, we obviously knew when Uti was reading from the screen. It was very obvious, I don't know. I just may not be a good host as well. So who am I to even start judging people? But yeah, let's just move on with that. Yeah. There was the whole conversation about shining brighter, Toyin saying, oh, Choma just likes to do this. I felt like Uti didn't watch the show, so at some point it felt that way. So I'm trying so hard to just, brush through what happened on the episode, and then we take it from there, like now talk about, what we think and all of that. So I'm probably going to stop looking at the charts for now, let me just quickly go through what I have here. Oh, common sisters, thank you, thank you. I mean, a lot of people, comfort is here. I mean, a lot of people actually agree that Uti didn't particularly do a good job in terms of, anchoring the show and just hosting the show, because we were expecting a lot of drama. Is it safe for me to say that we all watched the episode, so I don't need to go through what happened? Like, did we all watch it? I mean, the aim of coming on live was to, talk about some of the things that happened, and then we all can have a conversation. But it seems to me like, I mean, we all watched it. If we all watched it, can I get yes, we all did? I mean, let's get that. Oh, we all did. Okay. I felt it was rushed. Uti was okay, but because it was scripted, Uti couldn't be himself an original. Nah, from you where we dey hear summary since we live in Canada. Oh, I see. Okay, so let me just run through it, yeah? Okay, Glory to said no, so obviously I need to do this. So there was a whole conversation, there was a whole back and forth between Chioma and Tony, and it was a case of, that time they were saying, that time Tony said stuff like, Chioma thinks she can outshine anybody. I mean, Chioma cannot outshine me. Chioma cannot do this. I'm the king of queens. I make celebrities, or I make this, I make that, blah blah blah. And then on Chioma's end, she's like, what is there to compete with? There's nothing to compete with. Like, focus on your focus, that kind of thing. And I mean, they moved on from there and they started talking about the Laura's fashion show. You guys would remember in one of the episodes, I remember vividly talking about Toyin showing Chioma some of her collections and really comparing her work to that of Laura's fashions collection. And I don't know why today Toyin was now lying. Like, I dey fear these women because they lie. All of them be liars. All of them they lie. From A to Z. See, nobody should even come and tell me, oh no, this one doesn't lie, or this one lies more. Lie news, all of them. Okay? All of them they lie. And I'm just like, okay. I remember a lot of people reacted that day. I mean, it felt very improper. Like, why would Toyin be comparing? To the point where she even compared her son to Laura's son. You guys should remember, because during the Laura's fashion show, Laura's son took a walk. He walked down the stage and everything. And the next thing, when Toyin was having her confessionary, she said, even that she should have told me, I would have brought my son. My son is this, my son is that. Like, really? Did Laura tell you that she brought her son there because she was trying to prove a point to you, or trying to tell you that her son was better than yours? I mean, that day, Toyin was really annoying. I'm never going to lie. Toyin was annoying. And the fact that she lied about it on the reunion, saying it was that she was just looking through. She said she was not comparing the outfits or whatever, that she was just looking through because Chioma had told her that she wanted her to make some things for her, blah 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 blah. So she was looking through for inspiration. What inspiration, ma? Madam, you dey lie. Because you were not looking at any inspiration. You were not looking for any inspiration. If anything, you and Chioma were just saying nonsense about the collection. I mean, even if Chioma wasn't even saying a lot with her mouth, during her confessionaries, Chioma said that everything Laura made, they were probably things that she would wear to sleep. She said that one. Okay. And then Toyin obviously was comparing. I mean, I remember talking about it. I was so upset that day. You could have waited. Even if Chioma had asked you to make things for her, that wasn't the right time to do it. You could have waited till after this thing. Then as in, they did lie. I beg. If they want to give award for liars, lionesses, may they give them. Because all of them, I'm not say some. I'm not saying some people lie more than some people. I say all of them, they lie. Because, and the problem is, when they're lying, they have this straight, no, I said this. No, that's not, Mona, they calm down. Okay. Now let me also go through my notes. Guys, let me tell you, this basketball between Caroline and this basketball between Choma and Toyi took a long time, to the point where they went on a 2 hours break. It was so heated up, what's it be her name? Miriam even left and said, I beg, when people are ready, tell me, let me go and smoke cigar. I say, he? Guys, did you hear that part when she said, let me go and smoke cigar? Because I replayed it like 3 times. I wanted to be sure that not be my ear, they deceive me. She said, let me go and smoke cigar when people are ready. Like, the girl couldn't even take it. Like, you guys, focus on your focus. Me too, let me go and focus on my cigar, and she just walked. Yeah, 2 hours. Common sisters, 2 hours. And then when they now came back, they now sat down like, nothing had happened. I was weak, okay? I was really, really weak. Now, they moved on to this part got me very emotional. I'm not even going to lie. Okay, they moved on to the whole Chioma and Caroline's friendship. I mean, they played clips from how Joanne, go back, take it back there. You will hear that time to Miriam stood up and walked away. Listen to what she said. Say she want to go and smoke a cigar. When they not disturb her. When they are ready, they should come back and call her. Even Uti was one that went to call her. But yeah, talking about the whole Chioma and Caroline's friendship, I mean, they played a lot of clips from played a lot of clips from their friendship, when they had, when they were talking about businesses and all of that. That time Chioma went to visit Caroline on her site, and they were talking about businesses, doing businesses together, blah blah blah. Even the time where they did necklace and said, they were twinning with the necklace, they had their names inscribed on it, blah blah blah. Like, they showed like sweet moments from their friendship, and both of them were actually smiling. For me, I felt like we were going to get a hug, at the end of everything. I mean, I had my hopes high to some extent, yeah. I was hoping that, after the whole basketball, so you are lying, you are saying, I was hoping to God that they would just really make up and, just hug it off, because their friendship was really, it was really nice to watch. I mean, if you did not have a best friend at that moment, you would be feeling somehow. See, there was even a point, even the Laura that was the center of the fight was like, you know what, get a room. Get a room. You guys remember at the dinner where both of them kept on, saying nice things about one another. She's so sweet, she's so this, she's so this. Their friendship was really nice to watch. I mean, that was something that I always looked forward to on the show, even though they had their flaws here and there. But I mean, that friendship was something. It was really something. And we did not get a hug, okay? We did not get a hug. For Chioma, he also felt like, for her, it was the lies. She just felt like, Caroline was just a good liar, and she lies so confidently. She will just lie and, sit pretty and still be lying. Some things I'm just like, who do I even believe? Who do I even trust here? Because this one will say this one is lying. This one will say this one is lying. So it's almost impossible to actually tell who was telling the truth. Because for me, the only one now that I can stand and say, yes, so Toyi was lying, was that, okay, let me read this. But I kind of knew beforehand that the friendship wouldn't last, because both ladies seemed plastic and the friendship was born out of hatred for Laura. I mean, even Choma made mention of the fact that part of the reasons, not that wasn't the main reason, that part of the reasons both of them became really close was, they had, what's that thing, common interests. So common interests could also be very we could subject it to different meanings and say, oh, maybe common interest in terms of Laura. Obviously, Laura was part of it. But then again, it wasn't only because of Laura they became friends. Maybe they became friends because of Laura. And then, in the process of them becoming friends because of Laura, they found other things that, kind of brought them together. Because Caroline even mentioned that they are both Cancerians or something like that. I mean, I think that's is that their birth sign, or their, what's the other one? Birth sign. Is it birth sign? Zodiac signs. Okay, zodiac signs, or what's the other one? There's zodiac signs, there's another one. Yeah. So they say they're better because they're Cancerians, they're this one, blah blah blah. Whatever the case, I just felt like the friendship here, it gets a lot of comma. okay, you get a lot of comma. I mean, after they showed us their wow moments, their moments and everything, Uti now, took us down to the part where they started having a downfall. They had, he asked Choma, what was it for you? Where did the crack start for you? And, she talked about, the fact that, Caroline threw her under the bus. I mean, she accepted the apology. And maybe like Iyabo said, at that time, because they were friends, she just let it go and all of that. But then just after they had their issues, that particular one that they had before now became a major issue. You know how like you're friends with somebody and there's this other person that you do not like. If your friend tells you you're mad and the other person you do not like tells you you're mad, there's a way you read them, you're mad, you're mad. Like for you, the one your friend said will sound sweet in your ear, but that one that the person you don't like said will be biting you. But then when you and your friend now fight, you now realize, oh, this girl has actually been saying I'm mad since. I mean, that was basically what it seemed like between Chioma and Caroline, because it was just the whole, you said this, you did not say this, you said this, you did not say this, just it was a lot. It was a lot, guys. It was a lot. And the fact that Caroline used to it was the fact that Caroline, for Chioma, it was the fact that Caroline threw her under the bus. And for Caroline, it's a case of, I'm done, okay, I'm done. Like, she's, according to Caroline, she said Chioma is such a mean gossip. No type of English we are never here for this show. This is such a mean gossip. Like, is there a sweet gossip and a, I don't know, man. I really don't know. You guys are laughing a lot in the comments. What's happening? Come on, sisters. You go kill someone with laugh for this live. Come on, what the common sisters say? Exactly, which one be mean gossip? Like, I don't understand. What we are doing now, we are gossiping, okay? So who is the mean gossip here? Like, I don't understand, guys. I really don't understand. I was just looking at this man like this, like, what is this? What is this? Ha! Anyways, they moved on from that. They talked about the Dubai trip, when they went for Tiana Fortified. And they talked about the bracelet. So Uti had asked Caroline, did you ever find your bracelet? She was like, no. They even sent emails, nothing. Sadly, it wasn't found. And then Uti was like, don't worry, you'll get another one soon. And she said, amen. Then they briefly talked about the whole fight, Miriam dragging Tiana for not giving her the good room after she had won a game from Nigeria and had been promised to get one of the best rooms after Tiana's room. They talked about that, it wasn't like any argument or anything, but I mean, they just talked about, oh, you did not give me the room, you did not give me the room. Then Iyabo also addressed the issue of them ignoring Laura. And, she owned it. She was like, yeah, we actually had that conversation because you know how Laura can be off and on. Today she'll tell you she's this, tomorrow she'll tell you she's that. So for them, they had planned that, upon getting to Dubai, if Laura comes clean, if she comes correct, they'll gist with her, they'll play with her and all of that. But if she doesn't, they'll ignore her. And I'm like, are these women even kids? Like, which one is, if she does well, we'll play with her? Like, are you guys okay? Anita, baby. Anita, boo. Like, what do you guys even mean by if she comes correct, we'll talk to her, if not, we'll ignore her? Are you guys in secondary school? Mama Madu. Betha, you're really trying with the way you recall and analyze this show. Oh, yeah. Thank you. But I mean, like, what do you guys even mean by that? Then Caroline and Iyabo's issue, where Caroline had told Iyabo that she was doing too much. I think it was the fact that she said she was doing too much that now caused the gbasgbos between Iyabo and Caroline. Like, they now talked about the fact that, Iyabo was like, you cannot just come and tell me I'm sorry and then you go on your knees and say I'm sorry, and then you now come and say, oh, because she said that, then everything just disappears. For her, I have to heal. You have to give me time to heal. You have to, like, you have to do this. And all this one that she said, I bought her gift, I apologized to her 3 times. Madam, it's not about apologizing to me 3 times. I need to heal, blah blah blah. And then for Caroline, it's like, no, I just need to clear something. Whether or not you thought that, whether or not you're saying that you needed time to heal, I still meant the apology. I mean, it was a very honest apology. And Tony is there like, yeah, so this is my Real Housewives of Lagos notes. I mean, like, Tony is there like, I'm like, what is this? We need to get better in notepad. Thanks. Thank. But yeah, it was just really funny watching them go back and forth, blah 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 blah. Then Miriam now did the drama. Miriam now refunded the gift. Miriam now refunded the gift that Caroline had given to her. Apparently, Caroline bought her a bag, and she returned it. So it's like, even before Caroline opened the gift, she already knew. She already mentioned it to us that it's probably one of the things that she gave Tony and Miriam that she's returning. And upon opening the box, it was actually the bag that this girl bought. Betha, you'll be our lecturer for Gossip 101 lectures. We'll be 200 level students here too. Okay? I have some students that have graduated though, and some will still join us in the next how many days. So you people, you need to be good examples to them, okay? Make them understand that the lecturer here is a free-spirited lecturer. Make them understand that Betha is the best lecturer ever. But Choma was the one pushing Caroline to go and make apologies, even when clearly Caroline didn't want to go at the time. I thought Uti would address that. Refund gift care. I swear, they refunded. Miriam refunded the gift though, because she had heard some things that Caroline had said. So in that moment, in that time where Chioma and Caroline had a break in transmission, apparently there was a conversation between Chioma and Miriam. There was also a conversation between Chioma and Tony. So it almost seemed like Chioma is out here saying, I'm loyal. If you tell me stuff, you probably never hear it anywhere else. Even if we become enemies tomorrow, you will not hear it. But, that's not the case, because you obviously told people some of the things that you and Caroline talked about. It's not an offense for you and somebody to be friends and then you guys talk about another person. But just make sure that there are things that when you hear it outside or when they throw you under the bus, your mind do not be jumping because you have said more than your mouth, And that was what it felt like. Chioma and Caroline obviously had a lot of conversations, and I do not think that Chioma was lying when she said that Caroline told her a lot of things about Tony, because they had that issue, the 12 years issue and all of that. So both of them have been friends. So both of them became friends. Chioma and Caroline. So it's just normal that they will talk and talk and talk. But my problem here is the fact that this one is saying I'm loyal. I don't go back. But you guys are doing the same thing. Like, nobody is loyal. Loyalty far from una. Okay, Chioma told, apparently, Tony said Chioma told her that Caroline said, what did she even say? That Caroline said, let me read my notes, okay? Before something about her husband. I don't know what it was that Chioma told Tony that Caroline said about her husband. Now, Miriam too, the fact that she returned the gift, her argument is, you guys, I don't take my family for granted. I heard that, Caroline was saying stuff about me, telling Chioma, because Chioma told Tony, Chioma told, my God, I'm even stressed on their behalf. Miriam was upset that Caroline had said things about her family, and the things that Miriam heard were from Chioma. Chioma was the one that told Miriam that, look, Caroline even said to me that first time that you invited us to dinner that, when we come to your house, we should not make sure they did not open the water. Make sure you are the one that's using your hand to open the water, because they use jazz. The jazz, if you don't know, is otumokpo. Otumokpo, if you don't know, is otums. Otums, if you don't know, is just voodoo, okay? Basically. So apparently, Caroline had told Chioma that she needs to be careful and wary of Miriam, because again, you don't even know this babe. She just got on the show and she's inviting us to her house. They use jazz. They'll take people's star, blah, blah, blah. Like, really? Like, even, like, okay, first of all, like, where did the jazz talk even start from? Where did the jazz, like, how? And even if Caroline told Chioma that, like, was it necessary for Chioma to go and start telling Miriam that, oh, if she even like, there's no loyalty anywhere, guys. See, if you're looking for loyalty, look for it in your pockets. Look for it in your pocket, okay? Because nobody is loyal anything. Even me, sometimes I'm not loyal to myself. Not to talk about the loyal to person. It's not possible. As in, it's not possible. It like, no loyalty anywhere. Okay, loyalty in the mud, yes. Loyalty in the poto. Loyalty in the dustbin. Let's throw it out. You just to take, like, I don't even understand. Like, there are certain things that you discuss with somebody, even if you people are fighting, there's no need to now, I was stressed and I'm still stressed. Yeah, look for it in your pocket. You feel not even see am. Even you, when they find the loyalty for your own pocket, you feel not see. Not talk of say the say person they loyal person. Human beings are always going to be human beings. They'll always do things to that will favor them. Okay, so once they feel like you're a threat to them, or once they feel a certain way about you, the next thing is, I mean, it's just the way the human mind works. It takes maturity, it takes a lot of training, self-improvement, for you to say, you know what, I'm not going to go down this line, I'm not going to now start, messing up and all of that. It takes a lot of work on you. So that's a personality thing, that's an individual decision. But saying, oh, I expect people to be like this, or I'm hoping that nobody. Chioma said things, Caroline said things, Tony said things, like, things were said. Okay, Amebo was just, I mean, the whole show was just surrounded around, she said, he said, when people came out and you said this, like, what will I now come and said? Because there's nothing else to be said. They don't cuckoo said everything. Anyways, okay, we're almost done actually, because they didn't really take time. It was just the whole you said this, no, you said this, and you did not say this, I want to clear this. When they'll end up not clearing anything. Instead of clearing one issue, they'll raise another issue. I'm just like, okay, what is this? What's happening? I saw a top page, just to look. See, we have come to the end of the show. Okay, I swear they were really just throwing themselves under the bus. I'm telling you, Duke. I'm really, really telling you. But yeah, let me look into my notes. Note of life, okay? Apparently, the whole they said now boiled down to Uti asking, just really wanting to know what's up between Caroline and Chioma at this point. And guys, to be very honest, I was paying a lot of attention, just really waiting to see where, they'll say, oh, you know what, you hurt me, but it's fine. And then they'll hug it off. And it seemed to me at some point that, Chioma was tilting towards that route, even though she didn't come out to say it, yeah? Chioma was like, for her, the issue was the whole lying, for her. And I mean, if they would remain friends, or if they'll continue being friends, Caroline just needs to stop lying. For Chioma, it's like, yeah, looking at the clips now, just really watching all those moments and all of that. Of course, I miss that. We had our moments and all of that. So yeah, sometimes I think about it, sometimes I miss it, but the issue is the lying. And then, Caroline just needs to stop lying if we're going to move forward from this. And then, of course, I was hoping to just hear something, close to that from Caroline. And then Caroline is like, you know what? Whatever I say behind you, I will say it in front of you. I'm done. I'm done with the relationship. I'm done with the friendship. I'm like, okay. Even we are done. Do you understand? Like, don't stress me. I'm done too. So, I mean, they really broke up. A very painful friendship breakup. Not be smarting. Like, Caroline just said, I'm done. And, for her, that was it. Okay? Did I turn? They now ask them, you see why the note is important. They now ask them, oh, what is, after now, like, going forward, what next? What next, blah, blah, blah. They asked Toyi. Toyi first said she's going to Gbomosho. Then later she was like, she has this business, she has this one, international, this thing, project, this one, she's doing scholarship, this one, masterclass here. I'm just like, okay, we get the idea. Okay, we understand that you are up to a lot. I mean, she had said Ogbomosho, and they moved on to other people. Then when she now saw other people saying we do this, we do this, we do this, Tony now said, okay, me too, I want to say my own. That's when she now started telling us, this, 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 that. I'm into this. I'm starting a new business. There's no competition, guys. Like, there's no competition. They asked, what's her name now? They asked Miriam, what is it for you? Miriam is like, oh, going forward, she to business here, making the money, blah, blah, blah. They asked Caroline. Caroline just gave it to her straight up. So she learned a lot of things. Number one, salt looks like sugar, okay? Salt also looks like sugar, so don't be deceived. In other words, let's say they throw shade, give Choma, because even when they asked Choma, Choma said, oh yeah, me too, I agree that salt actually looks like sugar. I'm like, okay guys, relax, relax. I also felt like the showrunners used the crew members to spread some of the gossip on the show, because the ladies kept referring to the crew members had told them, yeah. Say salt looks like water. Caroline also said, she has also learned that if someone offends her or if she's hurt by someone, she'd rather call the person aside. That she would have done that with Laura. I mean, she would have just called Laura aside, blah, 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 blah. Laura, what's your own? Laura say, they asked Laura, okay, do you feel redeemed? Laura said, yeah, she feels redeemed. For her, she really did not think that the friendship between Choma and Caroline would even last, because again, according to her, I don't want to upset Caroline. I don't want to, according to Choma, she said, according to Laura, she said, I don't want to have an argument with Laura tonight, but according to Laura, she said, I don't want to have an argument with Caroline tonight. But, Caroline is a liar. She lies a lot. She just, the way Laura said it, like, I don't want to fight you, but so you did lie. She said that, and she's like, well, she felt redeemed. I mean, just really hearing all these other things. Oh, they said this, blah, blah, blah. That she didn't even know about all of that. I swear that all they confused me. She didn't even hear about all of that up until now. So it's almost like she's just hearing these things for the first time, blah, 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 blah. That she wants more reality shows. Of course, she has her reality cooking show, blah, blah, blah. So all of that is what she's working on. Yabo is like, more reality shows, more TikTok, more this, more that. Choma started with, yes, salt looks like sugar, and then I'm working on this, I'm working on that, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, okay. When they finished, and then Uti said, let's toast. Their faces were just somehow, I in my mind, I'm like, they were also probably wondering, like, is that it? Are we done? Is this it? Because it was just really, it was flat. It was really flat. The way they ended the show for me was really flat. Yeah, Yabo did well. Like, she did not even talk. Even when they ask her questions, she would just be laughing. They said they should toast to a good season. Then I asked them, season 2, ladies? Season 2? Anybody season 2? That's all of them put face like spoiled bread. Like, nobody was. It was only Laura that was just shining teeth. The rest of them were just like, Tony's face today was so strong. Like, I said, madam, relax. Allow your muscles. Like, take it easy. Okay? The muscles need to be relaxed. Okay? Like, waiting. Betha looks absolutely annoyed with the last comment. I swear, like, it was really irritating for me. Like, what is this? What is this one? What, like, me too, I'm doing business. You understand? You know, they do business. As is it because we are not in front of the camera? If they give us camera and say, yeah, start talking business, even the one we know they do, we go just start to the fabricate business. Don't you fabricate business? They just do. Like, for me, I'm just like, that's it. Reunion has finished just like that. And they say season 2. Which season 2? See, there's no even need. There's no need. There's no need for season 2. Because it's just more drama. Like, except they would come up with something better, just really add a lot of vavavoom to it. If not, if I swear, if they bring Toto to the show, anyway, let me not go and shout. That's how they will bring now. They will still not allow them be themselves. I just really feel like, as much as it was a reality show, there were just a lot of scripting to it. Like, especially with the reunion, I may not even be correct about them scripting the show itself, even though I know to some extent scripting would have been involved. But with this reunion, it felt very heavily scripted. Like, over scripting the worry. I'm like, I'm just like, What a show. But yeah, guys, that's basically what happened. Okay, that's how the Real Housewives of Lagos ended. You know, that's it. Like nothing more. I felt like it was just, it was empty. Like, not like, I mean, it's not like they did not address any issue at all. No, don't get me wrong. But anyway, whether they just want rush am, okay, somebody already said that, whether they just want rush am because Big Brother dey start, so because they don't say if they keep the drag am, nobody go watch. Because me now, I want to start resting my voice. You guys know how it is. But I now start talking like toad. Hello guys, I'm just really trying so hard to really save my voice for necessary things, you know, so that I will not, you know, like I not learn anything from the show. It's only grammar, you know, mean gossip. What's that one Choma said at the beginning of the show? She said, oh God, I don't forget that English. There was one big grammar. Then they were pronouncing yacht. This one was saying a yacht. This one was saying a yacht. This one was saying a yacht. I say call her boats. More than no cute. I said boats. Boats is boats. Boats is boats. You know, but there was this English Choma. Hi! Get one English where Choma blow. That first time. You know. We be say, I even write that grammar down. She's... Oh God, that English. You pay me shasa and not remember. But yeah, guys, that's basically what happened. You can see that my note is empty. Okay, we move to the next note for Big Brother because I dey use new book. They should do live unedited streaming of what? Of the entire show or what? Guys, now I'm going through the riffraff, as in they just too many grammar. No, but there's this particular word that, of course, oh my God, madam, God will bless you, she's so uncouth. Yes, that's the word, thank you. I mean, if you pay me that, if I don't remember this thing or a person don't remember, I remember making a show out of the whole thing. I kept on saying, you say uncouth. I say what say. Wait. So that the way I learn grammar, you know, she's so uncouth, and I say, he now go bite yourself, you know. So for me, it was just like fashion, you know, even with the fashion, so not be things where me I go feel even weird because me self, I not even get fashion sense before. Now they could see me now zero fashion sense, you know. So for me, even the fashion is not even something that I'll say, okay, well, I was learning from it, that I'll try it out tomorrow. I'm not gonna try, you know. Then makeup, you now they see my face now makeup. Wait till I learn. I don't learn anything. I'm just really trying so hard to figure out one thing that I learned. Nothing. Like it was just back to back drama upon drama. I mean, I wasn't entirely looking forward to learn something or anything like that, but Betha, your honesty is super attractive. I mean, who I want a life for? If I life for now, I can feel like to myself. You know, at the end of the day, I don't think that the show was even there to teach us anything. It was just for us to laugh and just catch cruise, and you know, just for some for us to have something to talk about, or you know, are you seeing this? Because I mean, it was becoming very boring and all of that. Yeah, people are beautiful liars. I learned how to argue while maintaining beauty. Mad, oh. So I can just come and say, no, you're so uncouth. No, oh my God. At some point, like, and it's the way they were exclaiming for me, like, at some point, Chuma was like, oh my God, Caroline, you can't lie. And then Caroline will be like, oh my God, Chuma, you're such a mean gossip. And then Toyi will be like, oh my God, can you go, whoa, if you come for me, I'll come for me. I learned how to lie with a straight face. It's the way all of them will just like, oh my God. Like, so it was even very difficult to now tell who was genuinely telling the truth and who was lying, because when this person exclaimed, it's almost like, okay, with the way Choma shouted, that means, you know, this thing where this guy talk will really shock him. Then Caroline will shout her own too. It's like, you guys, I say people on this live, people are mean. Guys are mean, I swear. But yeah, guys, I feel like that's just how the franchise is generally. It's always very toxic, okay? The toxic, this word, toxicity. I know that in one of my live sessions, somebody was teaching me how to pronounce this word. The person said, better say talk Z C T. Talk Z C T. The toxicity. I mean, there's two toxic. Now every time they try talk, man, don't keep myself for yeah. But yeah, don't say talk Z City. Oh, talk Z City. Talk talk talk. Wait, but if I was this guy, talk Z City nah. I bet they too toxic. Every time they try talk, so they're one too much. Man, not they bite myself. But yeah, that's basically it, guys. I mean, that was basically how the Real Housewives of Lagos came to an end on a very flat note. You know. Oh, okay. Say toxicity with a straight face. Guys, I'm tired, please. I am so tired. But yeah, I had so much fun on this live session, to be very honest. I had better you studied English. Forget English. English they pay me money. If all the English I'll be speaking is how much I don't make. How much I never make anything from the English. I'm telling you, how can you want to beat someone when you couldn't carry some same energy with your match? Too easy, cow. They should not even stress me. If they want to keep dragging themselves on the internet again, that's their business. But I mean, I have come to the end of Real Housewives of Lagos with this video. Like, Anglicity. I'm not going to do any other reaction, whatever, blah, blah, blah. Oh, they're dragging themselves on the internet, let them drag. Oh, they're doing it, let them do it. This is the end of my own reality show, like Real Housewives of Lagos. Like, that's it, okay? Now, we are porting to the next show, which is, what? Baby Naija, you guys. Yeah, I had fun doing this. I didn't think I was going to talk for more than 20 minutes, but here we are, 42 minutes 29 seconds, and we are still very active in the comments. I mean, tomorrow is public holiday, so it's not like, well, tomorrow is Saturday, right? Public holiday. Please, if you're a Muslim and you have meat for me, please, can you just ask for my address so that you just waybill it to me? Because you know what? What's there not to enjoy? Let's just have fun, even though for another day, I was even thinking that this light would go off, but surprisingly, they never take the light. So, no, I mean, this is the Salah break, you know, so there's public holiday both on Monday and Tuesday, I think. But yeah. This made my day. Oh, thank you guys. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you for joining me. It's been real. Yes, it's been real. Lifestyle bandits. Bandits, okay? Don't be a bandit. Oh, Vivi. Hi, Vivian. I mean, it's been real, guys. I had so much fun with you guys. Like, you guys always make this whole amebo thing worth it, because you guys are amebo as well, you know. Nobody waits for you to end the live before they go show. I swear, I was filming a video earlier today and they took the light. Okay, they took the light. So I was just thinking, I mean, let me not talk too much before they will take, you know how you can just, you know how NEPA don't like to be talked about. When you know how they'll breathe like, shh, don't shout before they will take it. So that's why I don't want to shout before their head down now start swelling and they will take it. You see that this country somehow it get as to be maybe with a fear to talk because they go take the lights. It's crazy. But yes, thank you guys so much. Now intellectual thank you guys so much. I need to go to bed now. I love you guys so much. I really do. Thank you so much, guys. Thank you for being here. Please like this video before you leave. Oh, like it. Thank you. Comfort, you are really active today on this live, and I'm excited about that. You know, today no serious work. You know, you there, yeah, you dey sweet my belly. you know what I'm talking about. But yeah, thank you guys so much. I love you so much, guys. I really don't want to end this video, but I'm feeling sleepy and I'm afraid that the lights will go off. Okay, so let's just call it a wrap. Okay, signing out. And I'm reading comments. Signing out, signing out. I still there. They read comments. All right, bye guys. Bye. Una bia mebo, una bia mebo. Asimi ka call it una see the talk. Yes, we all can una mebo with our full chest and straight face on this channel. Exactly. We drag our see during the Big Brother show. If you drag me, I drag you, but we do it with straight face, no laughter. Okay. Life with travel and fortune. Now when they go, now they come. But yeah, thank you for joining. Thank you so much, guys. I love you guys so much. And yeah, I'll see you guys on the next one. Bye.